Brian Lara Promenade, and basically I'm just going to take a walk through. Most likely I'll be here till about 11ish, right? Right now it's about close to 9:30, so like an hour and a half we'll be streaming. And yeah, let's go just take a walk around. Again, we are live, so you do not know what to expect over here. So I started at the top of the promenade. So when I'm in the top of the promenade, right, there's Ricing Road up ahead there, you know, the Hyatt and stuff. And so interesting. Reach a spot where you have, you know, the Moko Jumbies and some very interesting works. And this is like such a like stylish different type of Moko Jumbies. A little different. Right, that's pretty cool. And so they would have had speeches going on. They would have had the tribute to the ancestors this morning, last night. If you joined me for the little short piece of live last night I was at a rock concert here, some local rock bands, and I wasn't able to make it out here so early in the morning to capture that, but we're here now next to the financial complex. That's where the central bank here, and they also have the money museum here. You know, connection here. So I believe that's our Minister of Tourism is giving a speech right now. Minister of Culture and Community Development. Let's get a house.
We remember to all. Lara was that freedom fighter who raised the cry of the oppressed from the oil fields to the parliament steps. I came from Moruga Tableland to the Red House. We honor George Weeks, who told us that the laborer must be central to the nation building. These are names we must not forget. Now the reason why I honored the elder, because I thought he stole my notes. I have all of them listed. But in the essence of time, I will stand on his speech that went before, and I will continue. Elder, you stole my notes. As minister with the responsibility for national days and festivals, I remain firmly committed to the work, the legacy of the Emancipation Support Committee of Trinidad and Tobago. And it is not just about today. It is about how we survive every day. It is about how we touch your lives. And it is about the roots we plant. And in the weeks and months to come, and with the new year, you will hear of those plans. And with the Prime Minister joining us at 3 o'clock, you will hear of those plans. Their efforts have been seen and continue to be seen here today. And we walk with them here today, and we walk amongst our elders. The struggle is not over because the chains are off. Now the struggle is for power. The struggle is for us to empower our youths. So I ask again, what does emancipation mean in 2025? It must mean economic justice for all. It must mean cultural sovereignty for all. It must mean that no African child in this nation grows up believing that their story began with slavery. It must mean that our communities are not just remembered, they are resourced for us to prosper. That is what it must mean. That our creatives are not just praised, they are protected, and they are economically well off. That our heroes are not just monuments, but in ministries, in textbooks, in policies, in power, and in financial stability. Today, we do not ask to be seen. We do not ask to be heard. We do not ask to be free. We walk in our freedom. We live our ancestors with every step. And we claim the future in their name. Let this march signal to the world. The children of Africa are not waiting. We are building. We are rising. We are the free. We are the dream. And we will claim the future. I thank you, my brothers and sisters, and my elders. I thank you.
Ashe, ashe, ashe. Thank you so much. So thank you everyone. We are going to go down the procession now. So this is the Camboulay Street procession. We will move from this location at Treasury Building up to the Piccadilly Green. I hope you have your walking shoes ready. Thank you. And if you look down the promenade, you'll see all the other groups waiting to join us.
No waving in your video.
Thank you very much. Enjoy.
Look who we have. Yeah. Big up.
This man right there.
Yeah.
Dog right there and me wave for that thing.
Oh, shucks, I
When you review that, they go see me.
Yeah. Shout out. Yeah, the Nick vlogs and stuff. You know, family vlogs. Just two of you alone here. Oh, yeah.
I want to tell you, catch all our winning camera.
As we say good morning,
Nice, man. I'm
Teach everyone.
glad to see you all here.
we are looking to head up to the Queen's Park Savannah in the procession.
Nah, so did you put someone already?
Yeah.
Nah,
Please say good morning. Morning.
If make it this evening.
Good morning.
So the flambeau walk
Good morning.
from Emancipation Village straight down to here. Yes.
Now we ain't gonna stay out so late.
Now well,
Let's go.
I have a hurry up to go down to after this and then I come back up.
Okay. Because this morning, since 5 o'clock, I wake them up, I've got your video, show them we go jump. And then this is what we going this morning.
Yeah. Nice. Alright, we're gonna take a walk, so.
Good morning.
Now, in public, I have no control over the music. And take here now, walk down and walk around, and then we'll go back to where the procession starts. Now, I appreciate it, Jenny. Very colorful there on this, beautiful Friday morning. Expect some good trouble. They turn this one as well as So just now they'll start the procession. Morning, morning all. Are we going back to the joints by the youths and them? Feel free to, message. If you see anybody you recognize or shout out anybody. They go build drummers. Shout out Mia. No, big up, big up. Alright, so the procession, I believe, has started. Have the police up there, everybody just waiting to, you know, fall in line, drummers ready. So, we are going to shout out Radical Tube in the house, you know. So the police have lined up, the drummers have lined up, and now people have been walking. We see a lot of videos and live streams happening right now at the same time. Hopefully the data won't drop. Thank you all for joining me on this Emancipation walk this morning. You know. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Trinidad and Tobago was the first country in the world to give a public holiday for Emancipation. You know, the freedom of the enslaved African people. It takes a good bit of coordination to do this. you good? Long time, man. I'm glad to see you finally in the public space, man, and giving back to the public. Big up the Diego Martin MP, you know? Try and get this from the next side. the tripod or this? I did paid 25 US for this. This one was about 150 US. Yeah, so it's a gimbal, so it will cater for any motion to stabilize the camera. Yeah. It's about 175 US. Yeah. Alright, we walking back to the back and then we walk back to the front. Opposition leader.
say the space in the beach, trying to keep up with the pace, but space run time. Everybody get a jamming, jamming for a better life, a better way of living. In the meantime, simple things we forgetting, like how to say good morning, morning, neighbor, good 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 morning, neighbor. Morning.
Alright, so we are back. Alright, we're gonna walk up to the front. making a shortcut. For the record, for those of you who don't know, these are Moko Jumbies. They are like the guardians of the place, protectors. They warn you ahead and warn people. That is one of their jobs. So, just in case you don't know, now you know hopefully. Alright, so making my way to the front. Ah, this car ain't going nowhere. Well, you might get lucky. But normally this whole route is how people. Everybody like way far up ahead, boy. Let's give you all a preview of again the Queen's passing through. Ahead, kinda. Right. So you walk in, straight up to the Piccadilly Greens, and then they'll be walking up to the Emancipation Village in the Queen's Park Savannah. They're real far, boy. They're real pressing. Anyway, next time you might see this walking through the streets of downtown Port of Spain, where the people here around Carnival. So, mind you, Emancipation and Carnival is tied together. You know? From Emancipation came our version of Carnival. Because people will say, yeah, Carnival was around before. That is true. You know, the European style. But, you know, given the opportunities, the enslaved peeps, you know, was mocking the aristocrats. And that's the start of the Carnival. And then afterwards, after Emancipation, well, became a fusion of, you know, African culture. Mixing with the few colonial style stuff, probably. So yeah, and this here is our cathedral. You know, it's open to the public. We have, if you haven't seen inside the cathedral, we did a video on it, right? So you can take that in as well. The Roman Catholic, the only Roman Catholic cathedral in the country. Yes, there are other churches, but I think what makes a cathedral is actually, I'm not sure, so let me know in the comments below. If I miss anybody, comments or any shouts out, big up everybody. It's just, you know, I'm in public, so once in public, sometimes the clear on the phone, it doesn't mean all that. And what I mean doesn't mean all that is block off some of the comments. And then sometimes just being observant of what around me, I wouldn't get a chance to glance at the screen of the phone to see like when people leave comments. So if I miss any questions, please forgive me. I hope that others in the chat would respond. We're almost down to the Yoruba Village Square. Now, if you had joined me on the live stream at the Emancipation Village last week, Sunday, right, you will see what the Emancipation Support Committee is attempting to do by kind of renaming some of these zones here in downtown Port of Spain, Laventille and stuff to like African state names kind of thing, to more or less get away from the colonial styles names. So Nelson Street. Yeah, we almost reached the core there. Also, you would have seen me live stream at the Yoruba Square, the drumming festival as well. Whenever they have the same set of drummers will come down and have the drumming festival. This was once banned in Trinidad. So that's why earlier you'd have see the protest, the last group there protesting, because at the end of the day, right, struggle is still happening all over the place. You know, people trying to keep other people down, other cultures down, trying to erase others from the history. And Emancipation is a reminder that now that's a fight against that. barefoot and socks. Alright, so reach Yoruba Square almost. So, I see Yoruba Village Square up ahead there. From here, we're going straight up to Piccadilly Greens. Alright, we're walking up again. This as well is one of the, I think one of the original mosques here in Trinidad and Tobago, 1361. It was established between 1361 and 1362. You'll see that up on the sign there. So indeed, the first time on the channel we are actually walking up Piccadilly. Let's give you all a shot of the mosque, masjid. By the way, this is where the Camberley riots normally take place during carnival time. You know? Alright. the MP for the area, Keith Scotland, and Minister of Cultural Development. You know. Give all a kind of area view here, kind of almost. And then we have a good bit of MPs out here today, boy. We have the Minister of Rural Development, I think. It's Patricia, I mean. Yeah, you're live. Oh yeah. Alright, you too. Yeah. So you heard that from our Member of Parliament, Ms. Khadija Amin. Alright, going back a little bit. And these youths, well, some of them barefoot and others have on socks, yeah? Yeah, water. It look like rain coming, but Most welcome to everybody locked on. I have to love Trinidad and Tobago dread.
Special good morning. The Emancipation Committee. Also on behalf of the Procession, fire service. I'm the light thank you. And this morning, make them sure everything nice and good. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
That's how the old school colonial style houses now. That's still existing. Big up these people, you know, the architecture. This is vintage Trinidad and Tobago here, you know. Cause you way out there, boy. I see all in the earlies and all this somewhere around. Right now we're still in Piccadilly. I know I see I was coming on for like an hour and a half and I appreciate that so much. Yes. All right, yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, nice. Thank you so much. I'm gonna catch you in your outfit now. Yeah, we live right now. All right, take care.
I want to say you already like your YouTube channel.
I appreciate that so much. Yeah, shout out, you know, everybody who tune in, locked in, watching videos on Trinbago Vibe. You know, I appreciate you all. Let's know there's one love always. We may not see eye to eye on a few things, but that's just, you know, how life is. But we can always agree to disagree. This don't mean, you know, we have to spread hate or anything. You just have to understand, you know, ask questions. Because everybody have a different perspective on things. Sometimes my perspective could be wrong based on a bias. Sometimes it may not. So it's varied. Sometimes as well, there's a conundrum. Sometimes two people could be right. Right? It's just perspective. It's our day, Deva. Yes, happy Emancipation Day, people. Alright, I'm gonna take a walk up here to the back. President of the Emancipation Committee. They do wonderful work every year and throughout the year. Yeah, we drag the dancers in the back. Very Moko Jungies, you know. Big up the youth, man. Walking up again. Take your hand and show the emotion. Stand up and down if you're ready for action. live desk drop again. I apologize because I may have to end this live desk now. My battery is low. I did not walk with any charge or anything because again I wasn't expecting to be out here this late, but you know, you go where the vibes take you. So we're going until then the rain comes down a little bit, you know. So yeah, walking up the road. So in case it cut off and I don't get a chance to end the live, thank you all for tuning in. It's a lesson to me to, you know, walk with a charger. But there are numerous content creators out here. So if you want to continue watching the live or continue the processions, you can always tune into one of their channels. Radical Tube is here, Gartsy is here, and I'm sure there are a few other people. So, but yeah, right now we're getting blessed with a little water, the rain. You want to let us do all the, you know? Look, we bumped up Radical Tube, right? So I am going to end my live around here. I'll leave a link to Radical Tube and Porigazzi at the end of this, once I'm able to. Emancipation, peeps. And I'm going to have to end the live. Yeah. Yeah. No passing. You know. I see what's out there. And we're walking down towards, I guess, back to Frederick and then up Frederick. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. So I'm gonna flip it back now to the front, and wherever we're done, we're done. But there's notes. Trying to reach the front so I can end this, you know. If I'm moving too fast, forgive me. I'm gonna try and catch. Right now we're on Charlotte Street, crossing Charlotte Street. So most likely they're walking up to Frederick and then walking straight up Frederick Street to the Emancipation Village. Now you can join me later, God willing. I will be streaming the Flambeau Procession later as well. Yeah. And after lunch, actually going to do a corridor. So long day. I'm going to cross Henry Street just now. There's an iconic bar on the corner here. So you all have a good day. You know, have an enjoyable one. Happy Emancipation. They are heading up Frederick Street to the Emancipation Village, and here I'm going to end this live. Thank you all for joining me on this one. Big up the youth and them on these sticks, you know. Real skill here. I can't end it until they done do the session here. Big up. So right now they're going to walk straight up here. They are, like I said, there are other live streamers out. I have other things to go and do, like our corridor competition that I'm going to be at church too. So I might live stream that for a little bit as well later. So yeah, so you all have a great day. Happy Emancipation Day, peeps. Don't forget, you know, the purpose of Emancipation Day, freedom, and fight for freedom always. So yeah, so you all have a great day. Go on. Until later. What? Alright. With that, folks, I end the live. Shout out to youth and them. Actually, I'm going to live just now. Let me try and catch a seat. Alright, folks. Thanks for joining. We're going later.